don't y'all be shedding no tears for your granny Rachel. She probably be dancing her way down the golden streets right through the pearly gates.
Watch out, Miss Freddie, don't break your will.
Please, child. I am the mistress of swing. Any of these young gals think they're doing something new? They just learning from me and too dumb to know it. Vera, take this rum cake I made for y'all in the kitchen.
Oh, yes, ma'am. You didn't have to make us a cake, Miss Freddie.
Well, you're right. I shouldn't be doing no cooking. I needed to soothe my grief. So it's just a cake. The rum didn't make it in.
Yes, ma'am.
Mrs. Front, can you help us? We're trying to figure out where to look for some heirlooms. Grandma Pop mentioned in her will some jewelry.
Jewelry? Rachel's jewelry? Lord Ted, let that jewelry stay lost. It's cursed. Almost got me and Rachel thrown into jail for good.
Yeah, I do remember Grandma and Grandpa took us in tonight. They told us about a story about the run from the cops.
That's crazy, man. Grandma would never do anything illegal. She and Grandpa both believed in hard work. Alex, I know you remember having to cut the grass and Pops only give you 75 cents. See, you and George weren't smart. You should have worked at Pop's grocery store because he would give me $1.
No, you weren't smart, because me and old George would take Pop's lawnmower and have the whole street laid out. And we would charge them $2 for only 30 minutes of work, while you stayed in the high store all day, lifting boxes. Come on, Ted. Show us how it's done. It's a box, it's like old times.
Laugh if you want. Y'all didn't want me around me because I was the most business savvy and would get all the tips. See, by working in the store, Pops would tell me all his secrets to running a good operation. You can't put a price on that.
Hard work and business smarts are good to have, but sometimes you got to have a little creativity in your back pocket, like George and Rachel did, to get things moving.
George, you're a big boy. I got you that job at the mill. You mean to tell me you are ungrateful and want to leave that job to play with this half-baked idea of yours to open a grocery store? What do you know about running a business?
Mr. Clarence, I'm grateful for the job, sir. But you see, my father was killed doing the same work.
They don't accept too many colored working in the mill. You should count yourself lucky and stay put.
Now, if I get killed, who's going to look after my mama? Plus, you're a business, you're a businessman yourself, so I learned a lot from you. Like my stock portfolio, you helped me set up. I managed to account well and have half the money for the initial cost. All I would need from you is the other half, which would make you a partner, and you would receive 50% of the profit.
Whoa, George, don't get carried away. How would that look for me, an established and respected investment banker, to have business dealings with a colored? All my credibility will be in the crapper. Plus, my money and the bank's money is being used to elevate the price of shares for several choice companies. Those stocks have never been so high. I won't take my money out of a great investment to finance your risky plan. It's simply out of the question.
I'm not asking you to put your name on the business. You'll be a silent partner.
That's your first mistake for taking me for a fool. You expect me to loan you money and you have no collateral and this business? A grocery store, for crying out loud. There are thousands of general stores on every corner.
On every corner but Lennox and Hart. I mean, it's a good 10 blocks until you see another one.
George, now you are here to entertain me because that's a colored neighborhood. You want me to invest my money with a bunch of darkies? They won't do a thing but steal and trash the place. Or if you're lucky, they'll riot, start a fire, and you can at least collect the insurance money. No, George. That is my final answer. Just stay at the mill. They pay you better than the average darky because of me. So I think I've done enough for you.
Mr. Clarence, I hope you will reconsider. This is a great opportunity for you.
You can see yourself out the back door. I have Mr. Handelberg waiting.
Oh, Mr. Handelberg, this is such lovely jewelry.
This is Rita personal collection. Pearls were strung by the finest jewelers in DeKalb.
Goodness gracious, look at this bracelet. What type of stones are these?
Rachel, you are not to bother my guest. You simply show them into my office and leave.
Oh, it's quite all right, Mr. Clarence. I want our pretty little witness to examine my deposit that I give you. You remember our contract.
That will be all, Rachel.
Yes, sir.
You will not believe all that fancy jewelry Mr. Clarence's guest brought over. I bet it's for Mrs. Clarence. Oh, did I interrupt you?
There's nothing to be interrupted. I'm just gonna be working at the mill for the rest of my life.
Now, George, it's just a little bump in the road.
So, Mr. Clarence has enough money to buy extravagant jewelry, maybe for one of his mistresses, but he claims he has money tied up in stocks.
George, hush. And don't go bite the hand that's feeding you and me, for that matter.
What are y'all talking about?
Oh, Mr. Clarence turned down George and Virgil's loan for the grocery store they tried to open.
Mom, why are you gonna tell my business to everybody? That's just plain humiliating.
George, I think the man in Mr. Clarence's office has a lot of money from where he is from, to car or something like that. Maybe you can talk him into, maybe you can ask him for the loan.
Rachel, I can't just go up to the man who doesn't even know me and ask him to give me some money.
Well, what other options do you have? I can just arrange a meeting between you and Mr. Handelberg. He is a nice man.
Rachel, bring Mr. Handelberg's coat and hat.
Well, this is the perfect moment.
Girl, you get by if Mr. Clarence catches you.
Yeah, Rachel, I can't risk you losing your job for my dreams.
Rachel!
It's worth it.
You young people throwing everything away you got going for pie in the sky.
At least Rachel believes, Mama. Why don't you? She would risk her job to give life to my dreams. Rachel, you couldn't find a better woman.
Wait a minute, son. How can you say I don't believe in you? I support everything you do when it's rational. Maybe the dust at the mill is messing with your head. Because you're talking like, look seriously, when you haven't been knowing this girl for more than 2 months.
2 months. It feels like I've known so much longer.
No, not even 2 months, son, because look here, this here calendar. It said October the 21st, 1929.
It is set. Mr. Handelberg will meet with you.
Oh, Mr. Clarence didn't get you.
No, of course not.
Rachel, thank you so much. I can just kiss you.
I wouldn't mind a kiss from you at all.
Now that's it. The both of you going to church with me tomorrow to listen to something that makes some sense.
So, that's how Grandma Rachel and Grandpa got married.
Yeah, because Granny was so sweet.
No, I can't handle it. Cut out all that sappy nostalgia. I got diabetes. But your grandfather George was definitely the prime piece of property back then.
Pops was the man. Granny couldn't help but to fall in love. See, we Samson have that magnetizing juice. It just draws women in from every direction.
I had one honey waiting on my doorstep when I got home from work. Her luggage tag said Argentina.
Alex, there are a lot of words don't count as being a real man.
Neither does posing as Joe the Millionaire through Desperado's online chat.
Good one. That was a good one.
Anyway, what happened when Pops and his foreign guy Hangelberg got together?
Shoot, what didn't happen is the better question.